long time no see. I keep doing it. I'm sorry. Today I'm going to go get a tattoo done. Oh, I know, it's crazy. I think it's been something like 7 months since I last had one. So like I'm kind of nervous about it, but at the same time I'm going to the same person that I always go to. So I know it'll be chill, it'll be fine, it'll be great. But it's been a while, it's been a hot minute. That isn't till 12:30. It's currently nearly 11, because I can't not get somewhere crazy early, right? So I'm gonna go do that today. Very excited. It's the last time that this bit of skin here will be bare. Well, my shoulder will still be bare, but this part, she's getting covered. Something's happening, you know? I'm very excited, because I hate this. With every fibre of my being, I hate this. The sword is fine. I hate the heart so much. It was such a stupid decision. But the heart was the first thing that I got done there. Dumbass. I am an idiot. Realised after a couple months that I was stupid and I hated it. And then I got the sword added in. And I was like, hey, this is better. I like it a bit more. Still missing something. So we're gonna go rectify that today. And like I said, I'm so excited but also nervous. I don't know why, okay? It's fine. That's the big plan. That's the big thing today. Other than that, I'm having a mooch. If you don't know what a mooch is, it's a little jaunt. It's a little skedaddle around town, okay? I'm gonna go have a look-see at things. Just have a mooch. That's what I'm doing. I want to get new art supplies because I haven't done art in ages and I'm meant to be an artist, okay? Get new art supplies. And then I want to go get some new shirts like this. This is my favourite shirt of all time, okay? They don't sell it anymore. Devastated. So I'm going to try and hunt for some more shirts that are kind of like this. Somewhat. It'll be fine. Because I'm there, I might have a little look in Waterstones. You know what I'm like. I don't know, okay? But that's the plan, that's the idea. And then I think I'm gonna have a chill evening. Do some reading, maybe some gaming. The usual, just try and have a relaxing time, I think. But my bus is here now, so I need to go. But I will check back in with you and I'll show you what has happened. warm. Hello again. I did the things. I had my tattoo. I had a mooch. It's like 4:30. Been out all day. It's been quite nice though. I won't lie. I have enjoyed myself. It's been weird. I'm taking this off. It's too fucking hot. What was I gonna say? I did all the things like I said. I have this now. You can't see it very well. It's very gungy, very bloody. The things are doing the things. But this now. The little antlers, some sparkles, little foliage, if you will. And then right in the center there's some more little spiky bits. I don't know how to explain it. But yes, it looks gross because it's healing. It's all goopy and lovely. But I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with it. Because like I said before, I hated just that part. It looked weird. But now I feel it just looks better. More needs to be done to it, don't get me wrong. But it looks nicer. I'm much more content with it now. It looks like an actual thing rather than just one weird little heart. I don't know. We laughed about it when I went into the studio. It's a whole thing. I've been to this person so many times. I love going to her. She's a hoot. And every time I've been in so far, she's like, are we adding to that little thing again? And I'm like, yes, we are. It's like a running joke now. But yes, I love it. Yeah. It has been a while though since I've been and got a tattoo done. And I thought it would hurt. It didn't really hurt too bad. It was a bit juicy down that side, I won't lie. But yes, so I got my tattoo done. And like I've said a million times, I'm so happy with it. I will show you it nicer when it's not all goopy and gungy. Huzzah. And I talked to Faye, who's my artist, or like the tattoo artist rather, not my artist. I talked to Faye about like turning all of this arm down here, not my hand, maybe my hand, but all of this down here, like below my ghibli guys, into a foresty, insecty shenanigan. So I'm gonna collect some stuff, have a little peruse, and then message them about it. I already said that I know a few things I want. Like, they have to be included. As follows: snail, woodlice. I want a snail and I want woodlice. I can't explain to you why. I just do. So yes. I feel like lizard as well. I feel like a lizard might work. It's a thing for another day. Anyway. I shocked myself today as well, may I add. Because usually I walk around with my earphones in everywhere because noise and people need to be distracted. I have my earphones with me, right? Didn't use them. I don't know. But the entire time I was out today, didn't have my earphones on. I'm a changed woman. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird in a good way. I didn't feel like I needed to put them on to like cancel out noise and people. It was rather bizarre. Honestly, I think I could have stayed out for longer, which is wild, I know. But then a part of me was like, no, go home now, avoid rush hour traffic, and then you can just get in your pajamas and have a little chill time. But I could have honestly stayed out longer, I think, which is wild to me. Maybe this has got me over my anxiety of leaving the house as of late. Because remember, all those times I said, I'm gonna go out today, I'm gonna do work, I'm gonna be productive. And then I left the house, I did one thing, and I was like, never again! I can't possibly do that. Anyway, I digress. That was a tangent. Tattoo, success. Went out, did things, had a mooch, as it were. I bought clothes. I didn't mean to do that. Was not on my radar. That's the problem with having a mooch, okay? Is you go in places and you see nice stuff and you're like, I can afford that. I can afford to get that. So I've walked away with more shirts. More black shirts like this, which I know I said I was in the market for. Don't think I was in the market for 4 of them though. That might have been a bit excessive. I went into Gerald's first, and my goal was to get a teeny tiny little sketchbook. And I did. I got a teeny tiny little sketchbook. My best friend Alice, she has a teeny tiny sketchbook like this. And every time we see each other and they whack out theirs, I'm like, I need that. I need it because they feel so productive when they use this one, because obviously it's small pages, right? I mean, it's palm sized. So they feel so productive when they like fill a page because they're so tiny. And I feel like I need to trick my brain into thinking that I'm doing a lot of work. And I feel like it'd be a good one to just carry around. Ironic, I don't leave the house, I know. But maybe I will. So I've got a teeny tiny sketchbook. The aim is to only use colour in it. I'm trying to get over my crippling fear of colour. I don't know why I fear colour so much, but I do. It's weird, I know, trust me. So I'm going to try and get over it in this, and we'll see how that goes. I mean, it's thick, but it's small. We'll see. I did also want to go to Hobbycraft, but I like to go there, I'd have to drive there, and honestly I kind of think I just want to go home, so I might not go to Hobbycraft. That might be saved for another day. But I did want to go there and get some new paints and oil pastels and such. But again, that might wait for another day because my energy is just diving. I also went into Warstones. I did. And I had a little mooch. It was quite busy actually, to be fair, in there. I think Warstones was the busiest place today. But I went in there, had a little look around, was having a gander at the books. None of them took my fancy, which is devastating. The only one I considered was Butched, the bright yellow one, the translated fiction, I think by a Japanese author. I contemplated getting that because it's very out of the ballpark of what I normally read. It's not romantic, it's not fantasy, not sci-fi, it's just fiction. It's just fiction, and the closest thing I can compare it to, based off of the blurb that I read, because I haven't read it, is A Certain Hunger. That's the closest thing I have. It's kind of the same premise, really. But I was tempted, but also I wasn't sold. So maybe that'll be a library trip. But I was looking around and I was like, it's just the same old books, to be honest. It's the same old ones that are very popular or new out. It didn't have me today. So that was kind of sad. But also I have just renewed my Kindle Unlimited subscription. So that could be why I was kind of like not in the mood for it. Or none of them were taking my fancy because of Kindle Unlimited. Speaking of, I read a whole book in a day because of Kindle Unlimited. I read all of Whispers of the Deep. I'm going to say that's what it is. Book 1. The cover is divine. The cover is beautiful. It's so good. It's a monster fucker book. Hear me out. I don't know how I can justify it. I can't. Ignoring the fact that it's a monster fucker book, it's romance. Duh. And there's a strong female character, and she is essentially kidnapped by a merman. Okay? The merman, I feel like more acceptable than like aliens or something, right? Because at least he's half humanoid from the top up. But that was really good. It was very good. There's like translation issues because they don't speak the same language until she figures it out, because she's a mechanic and she can like tinker with like the droids. Droids? I want to say droids. With like the little droids they have, and figure out how to translate and stuff like that. It was very good. It was very good. Again, it's been a while since I read a monster fucker book, I won't lie, but I enjoyed that so much. One sitting was up till 4 AM, I think. Reading it, had to force myself to stop because it was getting out of hand. Immediately after that, I started the second book. Because why wouldn't I? I cannot remember what that one's called though. I want to say Song of the Abyss. Something like that. It's got abyss in it, I know that much. But that one follows like the merman's brother from the first book. His brother follows that one. And he's an asshole. He is something else. But it's the same kind of premise. Another kidnapping, another merman-y time. Anyway, I've got Kindle Unlimited again. That was what I was saying. I was going to go into Cafe Nero and sit down and read and drink. I did go in. I got a coffee. I took it away with me. It was a pistachio iced latte with soy milk, because I'm one of those people. But I was going to sit down in there. Nope. It was too warm in there. Oh, it was bloody boiling. But next time, because I do want to spend a whole day just cafe hopping one day and doing a mix of reading and working. I feel like I need to hardwire my brain again. Anyway, I went into WH Smith. I don't go in there very often. It's not something I do, okay? But I went in and I was like, I'm gonna have a look at the magazines, because I used to love reading magazines. Just stopped somewhere along the way. I couldn't even tell you what age I was when I stopped, but I stopped reading them. And I'm not saying I used to like get Vogue and like fashion ones. I used to try and broaden my horizons a bit and get some different magazines. So I was in there today and I was looking at the art section and it wasn't doing it for me. I looked at the fashion, I looked at like the media part with like all the film reviews, and none of it was happening, and I was getting aggy as hell in there. I looked at the science ones. Usually the science ones, will devour. Like National Geographic, I will devour those. Not this time. National Geographic this time was a solid Jesus episode, if you will. And I did not want that. I wanted, like, not that. Anything else but that. The history section came through. Good old history section. I meant to get only one. Ended up wanting like 5 and narrowed it down to 2. So I'm not gonna lie, that feels kind of like a success. But I feel like this counts as like a Waterstones thing, because it's still reading. But I got this one, History Today. Have I ever read this before? No. But I was intrigued. Mostly by the cover. I don't know what it is, but I liked that. I don't know. But it looks like it'll be a fun time. I want to be a pretentious gal that like sits down with a little magazine and reads, you know what I mean? But this one's got the Prophecies of Merlin and other such things in it. So I'm very excited. Like also Aliens of the Revolution, you know? So I'm excited. There was another one, right? There was a whole other magazine that was more pictures than words. And I liked that one a lot more. But it was £20 and I couldn't quite justify that. At least not right now. So I went with one that's like more words than it is pictures, you know? But I feel like I'm gonna have a great time reading this. I can't explain to you why. I just feel like I'm gonna have a good time, okay? I love history with every fibre of my being. And I don't know, I forgot history magazines were a thing. So this one, and then because I was like, well, one's not enough. I mean, I said I wanted like 5 of them. I also got this one, Prowess, Power and Popularity, Hunting and Hunters in Antiquity. I mean, again, that shit sounds so exciting. So I'm gonna enjoy myself so much. So much. I already know I am. This one is more pictures than words as well, which I like. I mean, look, I feel like a little kid again, you know, sat in like a history classroom just learning. Again, I feel like there's only so many times I can read romance and fantasy without my brain turning to mush, so shit like this in between, it's probably a good thing. But I'm very excited, which sounds so dorky, I know, but I can't contain it, okay? It's been a while since I had good magazines, and I just feel like I'm gonna have the time of my life with these two, okay? It's gonna be great. Anyway, moving on, because that was a lot. I have rambled for so long. I'm sorry. I don't know what possesses me every time I sit down and talk. Soz. I'm gonna go because it's nearly 5 o'clock and I need to go to Tesco's. I need to get some nibbles. Yeah. Usually when I get home, I just kind of stop and I don't do anything else productive. So I want to try and, I don't know, I want to try and find a sweet spot between there of doing maybe a little bit of work, but not a lot. I don't know, okay? I'm still having a mini crisis, if you couldn't tell. I know that I desperately need to do journaling. Maybe I'm not a journaler anymore. I did it for like a solid year and a half. Lately, it's been such a struggle and I haven't really wanted to journal. But I feel like it's because I don't have anything nice to say. Which sounds bad. I mean about myself and like life in general. I've been very negative lately. I feel like if I was to journal, it'd be very repetitive stuff. Like, I woke up, I had food, I went to work, I went to sleep. Depressing. So I haven't felt like journaling. Also, I love pictures, if you couldn't tell. And I love putting them into my journal, which means I have to go and do things and take pictures and remember to do that shit. I never remember to take pictures. So maybe I need to, I don't know, shake up how I journal. I don't know. So I might try and target that tonight. Because it's like a week and a half, I think. Yeah. Anyway, the rest of my week is jam-packed full of shit to do. I have, realistically, Wednesday and Sunday are the only days that I'm free to myself and not doing anything. Because it's my birthday on Thursday. I'm going to be 25. Anyway, I'll be 25. It's fine. I'm overreacting. My birthday's never that big of a deal for me. I still feel as I have all my life. It's a thing. Anyway, birthday Thursday. I'm hanging with my mum and dad. And we're going to do some things. Very low-key kind of day. I think we're going out somewhere. We're going to get takeout, watch a film at home, that kind of thing. Be very cute. Friday, I'm with Erica and we're going to go out somewhere different, somewhere they haven't been before, but I have been many times and I love. And that'll be a whole day out and it's going to be cute and adorable because I haven't seen Erica in forever, which has killed me a little bit, can't lie. And then Saturday, I'm going to London. London. Sounds great. Will enjoy myself, but it's London. I'm going there with Alice. We have had this booked for months now, maybe even a year. We're going to go watch Spirited Away at the London Coliseum. Cannot wait. Very excited. Nervous. All the emotions. But that's the big thing for Saturday. So that's going to be great too. And then I should finally be done and I can breathe and I can chill. It's a very busy week. So I don't know when this is going to go up. I don't know when the other one's going to go up. It's going to be a whole thing. It's fine. Yeah. I don't know. I'm taking it day by day, really. But I'm going to go now and get my snacks. I need to get bread, milk, everything basically. So, yeah. But I'm so happy with this. I mean, it looks gross, but it's cute, I promise.